and it's nice, passing through Max-Migold. It's a wonderful organization, basically into facility management. I won't lie to you, they are producing great leaders in the future. Those people that will manage this field, greatly in the future. It's a wonderful organization today because I am privileged and opportune to be part of this very movement because I can foresee that it's going to be a greater one in the nearest future. So they've been wonderful, like I said earlier on. They've impacted so many knowledge into us, and we are a better person today. I can assure you that. At least with what we have gotten in this organization, in this field, man, I can guarantee the fact that we're going to affect our world positively in this very field and environment. So I think to the very best of my knowledge, I would like to use this medium, to be an advocate, for people to come to this very field, because the more we have, it becomes, and the better the industry as well. Thank you so much.
Don't buy software because it's what everybody else is doing. Don't go for a technology because it seems like the right thing to do. No, it has to be needed. It has to be something that you already are in a position to benefit from, especially efficiency enhancements. There's a difference between effectiveness and efficiency. Effectiveness has efficiency embedded in it, but it is more directional. It's more goal and focus, all right, in terms of strategy. If you already have systems, processes, the way of doing things, you already have where you want to arrive at your vision, the goal in sight, then we say if you are effective, you know where you want to go, your endpoints, you know what you need to do, you now have the steps to take, which are the processes and the milestones that will lead you there. That's effectiveness. Now,
we have a lot of courses actually, but I have two that are more interesting to me, like procurement management and facility maintenance strategies. Procurement management, it exposes us to so many things about procurement. The difference between procurement and purchase. All that you need to do to abide by the ethics of procurement standard, everything that you need to succeed as an FM, in procurement. And at the same time, maintenance, facility strategic maintenance is one of the main things as an FM that really, puts you at that top, that will really make people appreciate and respect you. The essence of facility, maintenance strategy, the whole essence and objective is to save costs, is to ensure that, the operations of that organization keep running. That's the whole essence of facility operation maintenance. And in those, we have a lot of processes, the strategies to apply. Like for example, we have talked about the reactive / run to fail maintenance plan. Talk about the preventive maintenance plan and the predictive maintenance plan. So as an FM, I think for it to be top notch, for it to be at the top of your peak, and to be respected in your discipline, you need to understand the three modules that I just mentioned earlier. The reactive, some of what's equivalent or whatever that you are allowed to be reactive, and the kind of preventive measure you deploy in the process and everything. So for me, it has been a resourceful and expository times in Max-Migold.
Are you slumping? Is there any negative emotions that's coming out of you while the same words are being said? Smile, it warms your voice. Sit up straight and listen. Monitor your inner monologue. Sometimes you may not even catch yourself in a negative tone. But your thoughts are what influences that tone. So watch your inner monologue. Watch what is going on in your mind at the particular time you are having that encounter. Because if what's going on in your mind is negative, even if you say, hey, I miss you, that should be a positive comment, like, oh, I missed you. I love you or something, right? But if in your inner heart, in your heart of hearts, you are begrudging the person for something else, while outwardly you are trying to be positive and be happy with the person, something will come out in your tone of voice. So watch your thoughts in everything you say.
Data management, data collection, data management, data analysis, decision making based on data. And then costs, budgets, financial management, contract management, everything that has to do with money is at the core of what we do. Because we spend every day, we spend in myriad of ways. We must understand how to plan financially. The monies we need to spend for operation, the money we need to spend for capital investments need to be laid out sequentially and planned for. Understand life cycle consideration when making financial decisions. Understand the financial impact of capital investments on major projects. And learn how to allocate your resources.
My name is Nina Olu, and I'm here for the Max-Migold Facility Management Giving Back series. It's actually a wonderful experience, and the program is actually very enlightening, and it's an eye-opener for me because as a facility management professional, I never expected a lot of things that I've seen in the training. With respect to the training, I got to learn a lot of things, and it's so broad. Facility management is a process. It's a lifelong thing that you can't even it's not something you learn in a day. It's a continuous process. That's what I've come to know. And then with this series, with this program, it's actually something that will bridge the gap between the knowledge gap in facility management in Nigeria, actually. So I give it up to Mr. Paul Erubami for his good work and giving back to the society. Thank you.
Then if you have now mastered that terrible habit, sorry, before you interrupt, it means that you are deliberately being wicked, right? You're planning your interruption and you're apologizing up front. Just shut up and let the person finish what he's saying. It's very important that we don't interrupt, and it's also important, in fact, more important, that you don't plan to interrupt by using sorry for my interruption. It doesn't make you more polite, it doesn't make you more enlightened, it actually makes you look more crude and rash.
Building maintenance is essential to prolong the building life cycle and reduce company loss. When a structure is built, it must be maintained. And when it's not maintained, it deteriorates even faster. No matter how beautiful a building is, once it's not maintained, it begins to deteriorate. When buildings are neglected, defects can occur which may result to extensive and unavoidable damage to the structure. And maintenance doesn't just have to do with, most persons when you hear maintenance of building, you think it's just to change the light bulb or to clean. But it's not just that. It's a whole lot. Even the act of having the building being alive itself it's also part of keeping the building, whether it is being inhabited or not. It's at the end of the day deteriorates even faster. You discover that the doors, the wardrobes, and all the wooden elements begin to give way. Even the furniture begin to have some wear and tear. That's why maintenance also involves in making the building alive. I always say this, that there's a particular, I worked in a company where we got a contract to take care of some couple of houses, about 105 units, and somewhere in the Niger Delta, there was nobody staying there. They were paying the company just to have somebody go inside the building every day. Just enter the flat, open the door, put on the AC, walk around for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, check all the rooms, and come out and lock it up. Not knowing that the fact that you are entering that building, the exchange of heat from your body inside that environment is making that building more usable and more alive. Such that the kind of thing that happened that time that I traveled,